This is YouTube Joseph WM. Working with Octo Beast bonus program. Part 2 may begin. Yes, right, let's begin. So, let me know in the comments below if you want me to do additional scenes or if this is enough of the series. Enough with the special features, which you make a new series, maybe. I'm asking, and let me know if you think this is enough of the series and the special features, and if we should make a new one. And then there's, so now it's 410 million years from now, after initial volcanic eruption, spewed out lava, ash, pumice, block, glass, and volcanic bomb, as well as poison in just a few minutes. Before that, in just a few minutes, in like 5 minutes, and then gas choked the air, all the earth until like 15 minutes after the eruptions began. Then a huge earthquake, mega tsunamis happened till like 40. An earthquake lasted 5 minutes, and then mega tsunamis raced across for 30 minutes after. But then fire started due to all the lava spewing, spread a global firestorm that lasts for like 6 hours, and then acid rain, which lasts for a few days, like 4 days, and then there's and then darkness for weeks, and then now until like 2 months, or 2 to 4 months after the eruptions, I would say 4 months, and then now from 4 months to like 10 years after the eruptions, it's a volcanic winter with all this ash, dust, sulfur, and aerosols in the air. It blocks out sunlight, and then the volcano and then without sunlight and warm weather, plants die, and without plants, land animals these squirrels die, and then without all these prey, and without them the schools die. The food chain collapses, and without them the prey, without both the herbivores and the primary carnivores, the super predators like the far-winged dragon squid also die. But that's not all. Now with them gone, now 10 years afterwards, the impact winter has lifted, but now the devastation is just getting started. The volcanic winter. Global warming has gone mad, and as well as hydrogen sulfide and methane pollutes the oceans. When global warming gone mad up to 100 years after the eruptions began. And toxic gas and greenhouse gases pollute the atmosphere in the next few decades. And then, like 500 years after eruptions begin, 100 to 500 years after eruptions begin, the oceans begin to be covered in hydrogen sulfide, which smells like rotten eggs. I don't remember what rotten eggs smell like. And then animals like many types of silver swimmers, all of the big marine cephalopods, including the squora and this squidity. and this um and this cuddles, this squeal, this squeal, they're all wiped out. Even those that adapt to the, even the handful that could adapt to the sulfur, either by breathing air or sheltering somewhere, they're doomed. Just ignore that. No, not there. And also methane pollutes the ocean. Well, that's going on. Just ignore my mom talking in the background. On land, the final wave of extinction happens. And then by this point, the earth has turned, not there, the earth has turned completely red, the sky and sea. And fires have burned. And all inland bodies of water have evaporated and turned to steam. And the earth is about to die. But it recovers. And then finally 600, or more like, not like that, more like 5,000 years after the eruptions began, from 500 years to 1,000 years after eruptions began is when the methane meltdown happens in the oceans, I forgot to mention. Then from 1,000 to 5,000 years after eruptions began, for that 4,000 year time frame is when the final wave of extinction hits. But once that ends, the eruptions end, the extinction ends. And this is the breakup of Pangea Ultima, or the breakup of New Pangea, actually. Where it was once rainforest, lush rainforest, or deserts. Where there were once lush rainforests, there are now deserts. And then, now in this mass extinction, has wiped out, all the flying cephalopods, and most of the marine and aquatic cephalopods are wiped out. Only the squeal survived. Only these guys survived. Are the only aquatic cephalopods that survived. Well, the only aquatic mammalian cephalopods, I mean. But now, in the absence of and to see the oceans rebound. See the oceans are rebound. And then, well, maybe we should cover this in a separate video. Anyway, we'll make a part 3, even though I wasn't planning on to. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. As always, bye-bye. Chicka what?